Let me see, does this work? Haha, it works. How did I do this again? Oh yeah, that's right. Hmm. Oh, someone is watching. Hello, totally ordinary gamer. Hello, Bobby. I did not think the stream would actually work. So if you're questioning what I'm doing here, I'm trying to make a autopilot system with infinite waypoints. And I'm not sure what the fuck I was doing again. Ah. And another watcher. Oh, it's going great today. Might as well show off what I've already done. You can put down waypoints. I'm very proud of myself. I figured out how to do that. But now it's difficulty is trying to read the waypoints without constantly reading the last one and actually making them delete in sync. Hello, the goo eater. And no, it's not wizardry, it's just fucking around and hoping it works. How am I going to do that? I thought I had it figured out yesterday. So every time I pick up... Alright. GPS Y minus G... No, it's not called GPS Y, it's GPY minus... which one? Yes. Minus that, because I wanted to have that to be less than... How close can it get? $30. Yeah, if you're within 30 meters, it will do something. Why am I doing Y? I need to have X. This is gonna be GPS Y minus the other one. So, if I'm correct... What do you mean find and keep your secrets? I'm trying to explain it, but I'm not very good at it. I should have slept more tonight. What was I trying to... yes. If I make another variable is... So what I've done here, every time it gets close enough, it will be one higher, and then void the waypoint. I think. Lies, I'm even fooling Gandalf. Is this gonna crash? Probably. Nope, did not. No, I need GPS, I need the... No. I'm gonna put it on a car, perhaps that will work. No, not even that. Ah, fuck. How did my first one do it again? Yes. Oh. That's very sad, Bobby. Now you'll be lonely forever. But at least you're not lonely alone. Um... why did I do it this way? This is completely... my brain's getting fried from my own shit. Is it in here? No. Indeed. Yeah, I guess we'll never find how it did it before. I am not a Lua god. I am just somewhat understanding it. So if I do this, I should be able to read off what the first waypoint is. If not, it will just go blue screen on me. Oh, you've also made a touchscreen map? Very good. I did not read why it went blue screen. Something on line 57, 75, 57. That is here. What is wrong? Output set number, yada yada yada. Oh yes, that's right. Then it needs to exist in the first place, so have a check if it exists and then do it. Yes. Fuck. What did I misspell? There it is. So, god damn it. 51, what's wrong with you? Completely irrelevant this. Do you work now? Probably not, cause that didn't do anything. Correct. Attempt to index a nil value at field unknown at line 53. So I only move the problem. Yes. So, what went wrong here? So, if I just make this 1, will it then work? No, of course not. Why will that not work? Hmm. Is it cause I started with 0? Cause that would be interesting. Nope. Output set number, then read it from that. Why is it not working? Yeah, it works here. Why not here? Hmm. If I do it like this. No, this. This should work. Why is it giving it back 1? Yeah, this is not helping. Huh. So it gives 0. If I put first on, it gives 1. But why? Why do you give an output of 1? Ah, that's why. I was reading off the wrong value. Wait, is it because I create that something? No, I created here. I should already have access to it. Hmm. Why? If I make it 0 again. Do you like it now? No. Uh, Fuck it, I will just put this on the back burner and get the other one in the boat. My first autopilot. It's not that fancy, but it will do for now. Oh, by the way, if you have any questions, you can just ask them. If nothing better to do. Um, how did you change the module by the selection grid without changing the dimensions so fast? Ah, that's excellent question. You can do that if you press Control and then click well in the selection grid. You can pick a point, and if you press Shift, you can just it will go to whatever point you're. It will make a square between the first and the last point. So you can just cut everything at once. It's a really handy feature. Of course, don't forget the sonar. Yeah, it's a pretty awesome feature. Put that down here, and I will change it to the. We'll put it somewhere better if I get it working correctly. Do I need this? No. Please go away, all random blocks. Is it all connected? Was this? No, don't care. Steering out. That's important. Let's hook that up to the steering, and steering in. Also sounds relatively important. And with a bit of luck, this should do it. I need to turn the compass. I don't want it to go right into the big mountain. That would be quite a shame. Yes. Perfect. Let's see. Do you work? Looks like it does. Radar, do you work? Also looks like it does. Perfect. It changes waypoint. Perfect. Good, 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 good. Now I can put it with the rest of the controllers and hook it onto the already existing GPS and compasses. And after that, the throttle. Y X. So how did I calculate the throttle again? It is goes there. Alright, that should be doable. But how did I connect that? Through a composite, that doesn't help. And before I make it bigger, first check if there isn't something in the way that is quote unquote important. Then I don't need this one. I'm gonna get throttle from this, and that will get the one from here. Now it should also automatically accelerate. Yes. And it automatically accelerates. Can I change speed? I can change speed. Fantastic. Will it stop when it gets there? Perhaps closer by. And it automatically turns itself off at the point it needs to. give it a bit of color so it matches with the rest of my bridge. Think it's almost done then. Let me think. What else did I need? Put a speedometer. What's this? Heater, lock doors, pumps. And then I can put it in the middle. From meters an hour over meters per second to kilometers per hour is 3.6. So that's x times 3.6. Linear speed sensor, yes. Never actually looked at how fast this thing is going. Reasonably fast. I can hide this in here. Is there room in here? Yes. And then, did I actually hook this up to anything? No, I did not. Alright then. That's gonna be my next. So, yeetus deletus means that I will fire everything at once. So, therefore, first I need to be able to turn everything on. So, where does this go? So what I'm doing here is this is the thing that will translate from the composite signal that is the buttons to a on-off signal, so it can read off when it needs to turn on and off the gun. But I also want it to be turned off if I put the yeeters deleters button, so I turn them all on. Therefore I need to have OR gates on everyone and a new input. Does that actually ruin anything? Yes, it will. Bit more room. Input yeet us delete us. I did not save it, fuck. Hmm. So now if I press that button, it will turn on literally everything. And it is a lockable button, that needs to be opened first. Hmm. So I'll make it a 1x3. Can always expand it later. Also, pro tip: if you ever need logic controllers, always make some of the 1 times 2, 3, 2x2s. Save them, just make them blank. You can just pick them, it's really handy. It is gonna be output timer of fire. So what I wanted to do is, if I push the yeeters deleters button, it will first aim all the guns at the target, then wait a bit. While it's aiming, I want to have a air raid siren to let the enemy know how fucked he is. So therefore, just max that out. Um, where did I do the fire again? Is that composite from the sheet? Probably, because it always is. Yep. Do I have some more room on this controller? I have. So seed and um, where's the fire button? Is that this one? Yes, it is. So that, or when I push yeetus deletus. So hopefully what it does now, after I push that button, it will have 10 seconds to turn the guns, and then it will fire everything. Oh, and just turn on burst fire, just so it will actually fire everything. Which signal was burst fire? It is 7. So that's also gonna be an OR. Let's see if it works. I think it does. And why did it stop? I lost the lock on. Alright, so it also needs to check for if it actually aims at something. So, do I still have the... how's it called? No idea. Yes, I have. That should be 1. I'm actually not sure. Is it... So another pro tip, if you want to read off a composite signal like really fast, grab an instrument panel so you don't have to translate it. So it's not aiming at anything, it is aiming. Okay, good. That's exactly what I needed. So I can just read one. So if I also hook that onto the opening of that button, this one, then it will be all automated. Hmm. Where else did I actually did it go? There. Let's spawn in a target to test it out on. Perfect. And now also the missiles. So I already have a yeet deletus button for those, so I only have to change it. It's here. On which channel is that button actually? It is on channel 3. So that one is no longer needed. It indeed is a lot of logic. Do you mean it's a monster of a composite input? Where? I mean this? It's just small. Medium. But will it now also fire a missile? Because that would be great. Yeah, GPS radar missiles from the workshop. I don't recommend fucking with those. I have tried it, and most of the time I will be more confused than I started. I did not connect the missiles. And now it should work. Yes, small, medium, he says, I know. Yes! It fires missiles. Great, so that is done. Now. Now, there's no need anymore for that. Although I do like to have a button to just randomly toggle the air raid. Ah, now you don't need to give likes. I'm just here to entertain and explain shit. I already forgot what I was doing. Oh yes, I was making an ore gate. I also want a bit of a pattern in the air raid siren, so how did I do it on my last boat? I did it by what the fuck is this? I did not name any of the outputs. What's important? So this. What? I do need that. I'll just figure it out as I go. What's this one? So, air raid siren. This is that probably there. Then this there and there. I hope this is the logic that makes it go wee you wee you wee you. Yes, that's a nice sound. And it goes down again. Good. So what for button is this? It's a toggle button. Good. So now that's all figured out. Then I could, in theory, no, that's too close. In theory, obliterate that mountain. Yes. I forgot about that. I do have stabilization on both end guns. I do it in both. I do it with the ultimate stabilizer piece because I can't be asked balancing a boat that looks like this. For if any gun moves, especially the front one, it will just immediately capsize, and how are you even gonna do that? Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot about the torpedoes. I need a button for that. Where I'm gonna put the torpedo button? Yeah, it's impossible to flip. I can get rid of it and you will see what I mean with I can't be asked to balance it. So as soon I should move any of the guns. It starts to capsize. And that's especially annoying for the bigger guns because they cannot aim that high. So they're now stuck in this position. Gets even better if I turn everything on. Yeah, that's probably why a gunboat. I have a really good example of why this piece is the absolute best. Also, this is a XML piece, so let me see. This thing. I am not even sure how the fuck how you're supposed to start it, because it doesn't do anything. But after like 2 minutes or so, it will just randomly flip. It's really weird. Also, this is actually quite cool. I think I'm gonna add something like this for my 2.0 system if I can figure out how to do it with customizable gun setups. I'm not allowed to go in there. I feel scammed. I have no idea how this one works. I only know that it is really likes to flip and I'm too lazy to wait for it. Oh yeah, I was gonna add the torpedo button. Where am I gonna add it? You've got any good ideas where I can put the torpedo button? Also, I can think I can do it there. Those buttons don't need to be big ones. All the other buttons you say. I've tried to keep it simple. I've only added the buttons you need. Except for the buttons that turns on the spotlights on the guns, because there's only one that has that and you don't need it, but it's cool. You could compare it with a space shuttle. Yeah. but most of the buttons you see here are just to turn on individual guns. Like all these buttons are just... Every gun has its own turn on button. If you read through all of them, it shouldn't be that hard to figure out. Also, that requires reading. I see where it might get a problem. Where it might be a problem. I just remembered, this ship does not have his hand IPC yet. I will do that in a minute. No, I'm not gonna say anything. Fuck you. Yeah, I get it. You're not familiar, but I could explain all the buttons now, but I don't think there is a point in that. Where did I hide all the heaters? There's another one. Did I put it in here? Yes, of course. And did I put it in here? Thought I put one in the missile rack. Apparently I did not. I've got all of the heaters, good. Button be gone. Then the pumps. And lastly, all the doors. I only need to do the outside doors. So also the ones inside of the turrets. So this, there was a door over here. Yeah, here. This one. And the one on the back. Other doors are better off not be locked all the time. That would be kind of annoying. Oh, and the lighting here. Very important. I'm also quite sure I had some controller lock hooked onto this. Where is that? . Is it here? No. No. Where did I put it? Okay, where are these motors connected to? Here. Then it's this one. That should be all of them. Great. Only the Burfa turret is locked on into the hull when it's not on. For it's so heavy that the pivots can't. If you turn fast, the pivots can't hold it anymore and will get stuck in some random block. I did not remember what it was. 1 pumps, 2 heater, 3 doors. So 1 pumps, 2 heater, doors, lock doors. Yeah, I use velocity pivots, although yes, velocity ones. Because sometimes I also use the turret rings, but all the turret rings are too small for the Verva cannon because none of those pieces fit in there. Although it looks like they will fit, but it will collide somewhere and it will. It's just real annoying. So, gonna make the pumps button blue. Heater can stay orange. And doors. Yeah, doors can be red. That's an ugly color of blue. That's even worse. Yes, that's good. And now for torpedo button. Torpedo controller, where are you? Somewhere over here. Is it you? I think it's you. Yep. Torpedo. Torpedo works. also need to rename this to toggle is up an E. It's without an O. How would you call something like that? Aim system. How do you keep it from not hitting angle limits? I mean, you surely have limits based on how consistent your turrets move. Struggle with mouse aiming turrets on. Yes, I've that built in. That is here. So I am not quite sure if you're gonna understand anything of this, but where did I do that again? It's called LMAX. I do not have an input mode for the turrets that follow my mouse, because I don't have any. It's here. So if the yaw, that's right, it won't work with if you aim with mouse. I probably will, a bit less consistent. So if the point you want to turn to is more than whatever you want it to be, and no, that's incorrect. I'm better off making one than trying to explain it through the Lua code, because I barely understand it myself anymore. So you set through mouse aim, right? And I need a compass. Need two of them. I can also not read code that others made. I can barely read my own. Oh yes, I was. So, what code tutorial? I'm still making one. Also, I'm not quite sure if this is gonna work. It's gonna be trial and error, but I'm kind of sure how to do it. X minus Z, no, X minus Y. I didn't do anything useful yet. Why did I do that? So if I'm correct, if I just do the compass minus each other, then if it is in the 0 position, it will also give 0. why am I doing compasses? It literally has a current rotation output. What the fuck am I doing? So, if I don't need function in that case, what I need is these. If rotation that, let's say, don't need property sliders, I need the other ones. Property number, yes. So let's say it's only allowed to turn 90 degrees each way. So I think that's 0.5 or it's 0.25. What I aim for is to have turrets that aim by my mouse aim, and if their target within the crosshair, they snap to the target and lead it. Ah, I get what you mean. So what you want is like this camera, but you want to be able to aim this camera by mouse. Shouldn't be that hard. What are actually the mouse axes? I have no idea. Nine and 10. If I change these to 9 and 10, I think you will get roughly the same results as what you just asked for. But I'm not sure if I capped something in there, so we'll see. I think I've capped something in there. They are on 11 and 12. So where do I calculate that? Eighty, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80. Ah, here. Here's what goes wrong. Is more than 1. No, 0 point, just 0. Here it's less than 0. Oh, yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Or I need to make it a bit more than 0 so you can actually aim straight forward. Wait, what are the numbers that it's actually giving? Because that is, I need to look really far away for a 0.1 change. I need to do 0.01. Let's see. You mean like this? Artillery gun. Yeah, it's working. Oh, what is this a absolute horrendous way to do it. And I shall continue with boat. Oh yeah, I was gonna add the hentai PC. Where did I store it? This is a really important part of every of my creations. Oh, yeah. Uh, that's actually really hard to do. First, you need to. Although it's not that hard. The hard part is getting the what's called distance from that. For you also need to have a laser distance sensor. And you can get it easily with robotic pivot speed. Yeah, but you don't get lead in that case. You wanted to have all the ballistic calculations also done with that, and you don't get any if you do it like that. For ballistic calculations, you need to calculate the coordinates. And therefore you need to have at least the what's it called? The you need to have the compass output, you need to have the distance and the angle on. I'm gonna paint. Can I have paint? Paint. Can it show paint, please? Which of these buttons make me swap to paint? Ah, here it is. Paint. So what I need is the, let me have line. So let's say target is here. I need to have a line. So distance on the angle and the and do that again for the translate, what's the word? No idea. Translate does not give any help. But if you get a camera, I can only get the rotation and perhaps the angle, but not the distance. Yes, position and vector. Now, not the vector will only be useful for the actually leading. Because the vector is really relatively easy to get for. You look at where it was in the last tick and compare that to the next tick, and that multiply that by. How much did you multiply it by? Oh, it's not calculated in here, it's calculated in the other one. It is. Oh, you do actually do it instead of multiplying, you do minus the last one. So then it looks like this. The multiplication is when you need to adjust for tick delay. I think my boat is almost done. Anyone got any more ideas of what I can put in it? Ah, yes, I understand some of the words. Good, you're doing better than most. Hmm. I'm still quite a lot of room in here. Perhaps I can add something. What should I add? Oh yeah, I almost forgot about the hentai PC. I was doing that. That's gonna be in the lounge. If I can fit it there. I probably cannot. Do I have some other space somewhere I can possibly do it? Ah, the infirmary. I used to play from the depths some kind of game, but much stuff here is already done with modules, like a module that calculates lead, makes your gun not not shoot at its own boat, painting, etc. in stormworks you gotta make. Oh, so Bobby is also still here. Hello, Bobby. It's too big for there. I can put it in the back. I have a small little bureau just here in the corner. Those yourself with code and stuff that mostly for advanced people like you, but us we have to use somewhat whatever works somewhat nothing fancy. Yeah, if you want to have the pre-built from the workshop, most of the time you have to make your shit around it instead of having it flexible work around yours. That's why I like to have my stuff modular so people can do it themselves. And people like you allow us to understand how to make it better. Most stuff in stormworks is not fitty G or fancy. Basically, you said it and I typed it. Yeah. Yeah, this looks good. Now, one of the only things I need to do to complete this ship is to connect all the electricity, but that's fucking boring, so I will do that off stream sometime soon. Then I shall continue with my radar. Or just map system. Is there some code I can steal from someone else? This one had it figured out. Hmm. That was not why mine was working. Mine was fucked because some other reason. I want to read off what it says, please. Let me read it. So, how do I actually write that? It is that plus 1. So it does start with 1. And that's not allowed. Line 50. Why is line 50 wrong? So if I make that non-compatible, so what do you mean nil? Now it works. Why? Why do you work? I feel scammed. So, if I am at waypoint, or roughly at waypoint, it needs to go 1 up. But how do I even check for that? that 0. Make this legal again. Do this +1. And now you work. Nope, of course it doesn't. Hi, Jonathan. That's also my name. Why are you not working? Okay, so no, that doesn't work. Hi. Typing out random code is not gonna work for this. Ah, this is so hard. Why? Why is it so hard? How did I do it with the other one? So if that's right, I constantly put it forward, but that's not how this should work. Hmm. I didn't expect us to have the same first name. Wow, that's not surprising. It is a common name, but still surprising. Clever called the 1989. Does that sound familiar? No. Yes, it does. Aren't you one of the regular uh, commenters on the workshop? And also, there are a fuck ton of Jonathans. Last year we were 3 in 1 classroom, so that was kind of funny. Hmm. I give up on this. know what, I'm just gonna fuck around with some random creations of mine. It's always funny. Good. I like fans. You know what, I'm gonna fly around with my plane. This one. Connect my HOTAS controller. And I need to restart stormworks for that to work. Which boat? I have multiple. You mean the big one with all the guns? Shit. Release parachute, turn off. Here. Stormworks have an update. Cannot be longer used by secondary young octopus. Oh shit. What did I hit? No idea. Well shit. Final get him in the good old way. Where's me boat? I'll show them how it's done. Wait, you have seen that it actually can outrun a tornado? Oh, that's right. That was on a multiplayer, but you were there too. And get him, boy. Should be some over here. Ah, there is it. Fuck. Let me on. Let me back on. Get fucked, random helicopter. I'm already annoyed that that radar is really inaccurate. I'm gonna change it. Well, what's wrong with swearing? Yeah, there. This one. Did I actually read off the correct ones or only the... Yeah, that is not really helping it, is it, Jonathan? Because I am not giving any context. I am not reading it off. Might be useful if I actually did. Radar azimuth is it called? Where is it? Where is radar azimuth? Bye, goo eater. That is. No, I cannot do that. I then need to completely restructure this. So... it is somewhere in here. It's on channel 7 from the 7. Channel 7 is RR. That only works if I combine the radar signals. And then it only... I didn't make myself easy. Is the yaw of the radar actually 2? Or is it... target distance, azimuth angle, it is 2. Good. Just a personal thing with me, I don't like swearing overall, it's insignificant. I know, I agree with that. But that's just how I vent my frustration. That's not really an excuse, that's just an explanation. Hmm. 2 is... means that RR is dead, but radar, do you still give complete lines, or is it now 1 point you give? It turns itself off, that's what it does. Fantastic. So that was not the answer. I need 18, yes. How am I gonna call it? Radar, yeah. Ray. Re1, yes. In 17. And then I should... Am I using the RR or the RLA? I used all of them. Or do I? No, I don't use RL itself. Good. Then I can call this. You are way more skilled in Lua than me. I understand that habits are hard to break. Yeah. Radar. I still had my Hothouse controller attached, that doesn't help. I also understand that people need a way to vent frustration. I agree, but also, yeah, I also agree that swearing is perhaps not the best thing to do. This looks already a lot better, but huh. I also need to do it for the other radar. This is not that useful. So this goes to 25, and I know if I've maxed out both of them, it will see 90 degrees. So that means... Calculator, where are you? 12.5 divided by 2 is 6.25. This needs to be 6 in that case. No, this one needs to be 6. Huh. Yes. Then that should improve the radar. No, no, it it doesn't. Because I cannot see anything that's below me anymore, and that is kind of nice to do. So this looks up in 6. So I need to have... I need to add that 0.6 to whatever this is. Yeah, then I did it correct last time. That means I don't have to fuck with any of that, so... Huh. I myself filter what I say to avoid swearing. I used to filter before I got a chance to get a habit of it. Yeah, I also tried that, but people look at me weird if you do some... If I did that, because making up words does not... is not considered as being sane. I'm not supposed to hook it onto that one. I need radar 1. Also, I need to... Um... No. That can't do that. Because there are too many variables that depend on it. What was I doing here? What is radar H? Is that my secondary? Okay, I have radar and radar H. Alright, radar 2. Where do I connect you? It's 14, 15, 16. 14, 15 and 16. RTHI. That's this one. So I'm not using the two radars cooperative to pinpoint. It's just to have a bit of range on radars. You need to have the how's it called, like this, not that large. So I'm actually stacking them to have a larger view. It's the wrong one again. Is everything connected correctly? No, might as well also call these H, because apparently I do that everywhere. Yeah, increased range, and it's going to boost. Why? Because I had a value somewhere I did not change back, and I did not read where the value is actually at. It is line 65. Or 56. Why English? Why do you need to have it the other way around to my language? It's in here. Please don't blue screen, please don't blue screen. And of course. And I once again did not change the value correctly. Are you happy now? Yes. Yes, it doesn't paint lines again. It actually gives it dots. Oh, they're actually quite close. That's not allowed. Die, you filthy heretics. How are you still alive? Yes. Don't shoot at them. And it's gone. I did not have to fire missiles. Where are enemy missiles going? To a target that's not there anymore. Indeed. Boom. Also, it needs a bigger sonar. Big sonar, yes. Oh, I already have one. Good. Can use it. Elevation angle. Sonar target distance. Sonar. Ja. Is there more I need? Other sonar. What did I all connect? Target found. Facing yaw. Okay. In that case, that should be all. Also, I am using large sonar. Lua is actually the simplest programming language of them all. These strings of sonar are now acceptable. Yes. Although I'm not sure if it's actually turning. Sonar. You are detecting a lot of stuff on the same spot. It's not turning. So of course it's not. Signal strength, elevation angle. Facing yaw. Where does it actually come from? Probably coming from here. It is this one. Sonar yaw. How do I calculate that? What? I'm just gonna ignore that. So, how is that drawn? It is drawn by doing RLA. Ah, that where it goes wrong. I don't need LRA, I need the other one. And now it is the simple one, but that is still complicated. It's just show how complicated coding really is. Yes. This is gonna be the big R. Sonar. Are you detecting now? No. No, it's not. What even is this? Hmm. How am I gonna fix that? how did the old sonar work again? Hmm. Did it actually work to begin with? Where is it? Where is my base? That is. Sonar, do you actually work? What if you were to use the new sonar block? Well, I have an even worse idea how that one works than. Because what it says that it outputs the all that data, but how does it detect it? No idea. You know what? Let's try to make one for the new sonar. Instrument panel, come here. I don't need an instrument panel, I just need to have it detect. I'll just start with an instrument panel to see if it can actually detect things. Sonar data, yes. I think I need the sonar a bit deeper in the water. So it's actually below the waterline. It detects multiple possible signals similar to the update to the radars. I think it was up to 16 different signals. Yeah, I know, but it are actually 8. But with the radars, I know which way it's looking. And with this thing, I barely know if it is actually detecting anything at all. Because it feels really inconsistent. So that's what I'm gonna try to figure out now. Yeah, it's torpedo mode and normal mode, but torpedo mode also is not that great. So there is a boat over there. Do I get anything? No. Okay, I get something. Where I need to hold that button? Huh. Interesting. So if I were to yeah, that's why I did not like to use them, because they're constantly locking onto the same thing. And now I have to make a lot of different channels. Ah, that's how it does it. So if hmm, I am trying to think of a way so I can have it like spin around with like a radar, and no, it's gonna still detect the same thing how I turn it. It's just gonna make the readings unreliable now. Hmm. I have an idea. So what if I do this instead? What is that? It detects the wrong way around. Hmm. That is rather pointless. I know that passive is useful for detecting submarines, but I like these ones because they look more like radars or work more like radars. Unless they don't, like they're doing now. Didn't I have one for the old trader? No. What actually am I giving it? For signals. Or perhaps I know why it's not working. It's the wrong way around. Huh. That didn't help either. I like these ones more because they turn around. So, because for the other ones I need to have all the outputs I need to read to get a good view of what I'm looking at, instead of just one. I will just turn off the sonar for now. Can I actually turn off the sonar? Is that something I made in it? Yes. Except for that one I need that. The AI is doing some very illegal things that is not allowed. How dare you shoot at me? Audacity of him. And he's going down. Please stop it. You're not allowed to exist, mate. think he destroyed my front turret. Turn on everything. It's not that the new ones rely on Lua that much, because the old ones also did. But it's like I need to use so much of my composite that I don't have room for all the other things. Why is this breaking? Stop it. Stop. You dare to shoot torpedoes at me? Ah, there are multiple of them. That explains why. Looks like the pilot just got ejected by the sheer force of my shells. Come on, fly straight for a second. Have the balls to fly straight, man. Good. I needed that boat. That was my target for the radars. Ah. Huh. It looks like I can still see that the planes are there. Someone wants my attention. It's time for me to go. I have done everything I wanted to, and someone else wants to speak with me. Bye.